We are lost, but we are not forgotten. The Most High God has made us a promise that He will gather us, His scattered people. Hear, Israel. Malachi 3:6. For I am the Lord, I change not. The Lord our God is one. So we will stay awake and we will watch until Israel's restored.
Shalom family. The Feast of Trumpets as well as the Day of Atonement are approaching. So last year I did a video and it also had the dates for the Feast of Trumpets and the Day of Atonements this year. So the Feast of Trumpets is going to start on the evening of the 12th. So you see this calendar I have up here. So the evening, January 12th, 2024. And then it will end the evening of the 13th, January 2024. So Saturday, Friday and Saturday. And then it also marks the first day of all. So you have the Feast of Trumpets, and then you have the 10 days of all that leads up to the Day of Atonement. So the Feast of Trumpets marks the first day of all. And then you got the second day of all, third day of all, fourth day of all, fifth day of all, sixth day of all the way until you get to the Day of Atonement, which again, I have this calendar right here so you can be able to visualize it. Now, here are some things to remember about the Feast of Trumpets. The Feast of Trumpets is to be treated as a Sabbath, so no work is to be done on that day. But in this case, it falls on the Sabbath day anyway, so you shouldn't be doing any work anyways. And then it includes the blowing of the shofar. It requires you to reflect, repent, and make amends. So that's what you should be doing. You should be reflecting on any evil, any sin, any trespasses you did against the Most High God of Israel. Repenting for those things. And of course, if you are repenting, there's no way you should be continuing them or hoping to continue them. Because then you're not truly repenting. You're not truly feeling remorse or sorrow. How can you feel remorse and sorrow over something you're going to do again? It's like saying, oh, I'm sorry about it, but I'm about to do it the next second. You know, I'm sorry I mistreated you, but I'll do it just a second from now, a minute from now. So reflect, repent, and make amends. So anybody you have an issue with, you know, your brother, go make amends with your brother. Make it right with your brother. You know, let go. Don't be holding on to any type of evil. Don't be holding on to any type of animosity, any type of dissension, division, anything like that. Any type of discord. Let all that go. And forgive. Stop holding grudges. Stop having issues. Ask yourself the question, why do you need issues in your life? You want issues, you're looking for issues, you're holding on to issues, then that's what you're going to find. And you're going to live a life full of issues. So reflect, repent, and make amends. And this is to be done on the Feast of Trumpets, but the Feast of Trumpets includes the days of all. So the days of all leads up to the Day of Atonement, and you should be reflecting, repenting, and making amends all the way up until the Day of Atonement, all the way up into the Day of Atonement, and even on the Day of Atonement. But it's how you should spend the rest of your life, reflecting, repenting, and making amends. Keeping yourself close with the Most High God of Israel, staying away from sin. So that should be your life. Not one of us is guilt-free, meaning that you never sin. Nobody is perfect, and that's not to be used in an excuse sense. You know, it's no excuse. Just because we're not perfect don't mean that you go on sinning. The moment you sin once, then you're an imperfect being. You're no longer perfect, but that don't mean you have to continue on as a sinner. Having sinned and being a sinner is two different things. Being a sinner, you're continuing on in that. So stop, reflect, repent, and make amends. And then the Feast of Trumpets includes a sacrifice or offering. So this sacrifice or offering is to the Most High God. So the people take their offering to the priest, Levi priest, and then the Levi priest takes their offering and offers it to the Most High God, and then also pray and ask for the forgiveness of the people. As we have went over before, in this day and age, if you line up a lot of animals or whatever it is, and you slaughter them for sacrifice to the Most High God of Israel, they're going to try to put you behind bars. See, they can do their blood sacrifices for the devil. That's all fine. You're living in a demonic, satanic society. But if you do it for the Most High God, then all of a sudden you're going to end up behind bars. So what has been being done is that you guys will send your offering through CashApp, whatever it is, to your Levi priest. In this case, on this channel, the Levi priest would be me. And then I would ensure that that offering is made to the Most High God in the form of charity. So helping out our brothers and sisters, helping out those that are in need, giving it to a good cause, because one way or another you have to make an offering. That's part of your feast days. That's part of your holy days. You're making an offering, and this offering is to the Most High God of Israel. If you can't do it in one form, you do it in another form, whichever way you can, because these laws, commands, and statutes, they're forever. Your holy days is forever. You got to figure out a way to make it work. So that's what we've been doing, and may the Most High God reward us for this. So anybody who sends anything, please label it as Day of Atonement. If you send anything personal, just to, help out, then you can label it as that. But label the offerings as Day of Atonement, so in that way I can ensure that gets offered to the Most High God of Israel. Now, the Day of Atonement, that is on the evening of January 21st, and it lasts to the evening of January 22nd. And on the Day of Atonement, you're going to be doing the same things as the Feast of Trumpet, with the addition of a fast. So you're going to fast, and also a special religious service after the offering has been done on that day. So there's an offering on the Feast of Trumpets, and then there's an offering on the Day of Atonement. The Feast of Trumpets and the Day of Atonement is to be treated as a Sabbath. No work is to be done. And the blowing of the shofar for you to reflect, repent, and make amends. And again, you're going to be reflecting, repenting, and making amends from the Feast of Trumpets every day until the Day of Atonement. And then, if you're smart, every day of your life. And then with your offering, with you denying yourself, with you putting in this work for the Most High God of Israel, then if the Most High wills, then He can forgive you for the evil that you have done. You can atone for it, So even though daily I'm praying for all of us as believers in the Most High God of Israel, these days are special. And as long as I'm still breathing and walking around, then I'm going to be blowing the shofar. I'm going to be blowing the trumpet, and I'm going to be praying for my people. Shalom, family.